video, I'm going to be talking about the 5 steps that goes into buying a piece of land. And we're going to go through every single step, but to start off the video, I'm going to list them. So the first step is to find the piece of land that you're looking for. The second step is to research. Research the piece of land that you're buying and the area that you're buying in and the actual piece of land. How many acres is it? What's close by? How does it get in the winter? Is it still accessible? And things like that. The third thing is close to research. It's due diligence. So that can be things like calling the county and things like that. And we're gonna go more into detail on due diligence. And the fourth and fifth step is the fourth step is to buy/close on the piece of land, right? So if you've done all your research and you're happy with the price and things like that, the fourth step is to buy/close, which means to purchase it. And the fourth one is to maintain your investment/land and to enjoy it. So starting off with number one, finding your piece of land. You can take many different approaches to find the piece of land that you're looking for. The first thing you're going to want to identify is your needs. What are you looking for from this piece of land that you're buying? Most of our customers, they're buying land as an investment. They're buying it for their kids or for something long-term, just purely as an investment. But if you have a specific thing in your mind where you're like, I'm looking to homestead or go live there, you have to first identify what are your needs when you're buying your piece of land. So if you already have that, you have step number one somewhat done. And after you know what it is you're looking for, whether it's for an investment or if you want to move out there or live off the grid kind of thing, is to actually find that piece of land. You can do this in many different ways. Some of the most common ways is first, if you know someone that's selling a piece of land that you'd like to own, that makes things very simple. I'm assuming a lot of people, yes, there's people that that might have land, but they might not want to sell it. So the other ways that you can do this is you can go on the MLS which means like Zillow or Redfin, or you can call up a realtor and say, hey, I'm looking for this type of land. What do you have? The con or like the hard part of this is when you go through the MLS, sometimes you're gonna have to pay market value or above market value depending on how hot the market is. So that's like the traditional way that you can purchase land. And the final the third one that I had in mind is you can buy land from land companies, and that is what we're seeing become very popular. That's entirely what our company does. We purchase land and in bulk and then we resell it. So you can do that, and that makes it very easy because a lot of land companies will offer owner financing. So for $100 or like $200 a month, you can put up, for example, on our website, if there's any piece of land that you like, you can put down $200 or $100 and make monthly payments on a payment plan without any interest or any credit checks. And you can own this piece of land. So that's always an option. Finding land companies that are selling pieces of land and offer owner financing if that's something that you're looking for. So those are like 3 ways that you can find the piece of land that you're looking to buy. And then the second thing is to research. So once you've identified, like, I want to own land in Mojave County in Arizona, you want to research that. You want to research what's nearby, how much has land sold in the last 6 months, and you can get all of this information on Zillow, Redfin, and even just Google, right? You can research that area. You can look up your piece of land, like if you have the coordinates, you can look up what's close by on Google Maps. So that is like, your first level of research. The next step, number 3, is due diligence. So that means that you want to call the county and see, get some information, because the county does land and like they have to deal with it on a daily basis. So you can call them and kind of answer, like have your questions answered. So you can get information like what are the property taxes, what is that area like, and you can, whatever questions you have, the county zoning department / like building department can often help answer your questions. So that can give you a lot of good information. And also, if you're planning on using a title company or buying a title insurance policy, your title company will also do a good level of due diligence for you. But again, if you're going through a realtor, your realtor will connect you with the title company and an attorney and all that good stuff. If you're working with a land company, you can directly ask them what your questions are. And the fourth step is to buy and close the piece of land. Once you've done all of your research and you're happy with the price and you're happy with the terms, this next step is to just buy and close and take action on owning that piece of land that you've always wanted to. And after you buy and close, there's not really much left. The maintain and enjoy part, number 5, is the fun part. Once you've purchased your piece of land, what you want to do is do the maintenance for it. It's not like a house maintenance where you have to like fix things that are broken. Just make sure you keep paying your yearly property taxes when you buy your piece of land, because you don't want to lose your piece of land and have it foreclosed on by the county. So the maintain part is just make sure your property taxes are paid. If there's a HOA, meaning like some kind of homeowners association, if you're buying like a residential land in a neighborhood, make sure you keep paying those dues as well. So other than that, pretty much once you've purchased your land and you take care of like paying your property taxes, they'll usually send you a bill every year. There's nothing left beside enjoying your piece of land and maybe considering picking up another piece of land.